Hello and God bless. Welcome to our January 11th edition of New Mercies. Today is the Tuesday of the first week in Ordinary Time. Let's begin by acknowledging the Lord's acts of mercy are not exhausted, His compassions not spent. They are renewed for us each morning. Our Gospel today is Mark 1:21-28. Jesus came to Capernaum with His followers, and on the Sabbath He entered the synagogue and taught. The people were astonished at His teaching, for He had taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. In their synagogue was a man with an unclean spirit. He cried out, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Quiet, come out of him." The unclean spirit convulsed with him, with a loud cry came out of him. All were amazed and asked one another, "What is this? A new teaching with authority? He commands even the unclean spirits, and they obey him." His fame spread everywhere throughout the whole region of Galilee. In his book, Letting Loose the Lion, Leroy Huizinga talks about Mark's Gospel. And in this passage, he says, "When Jesus teaches publicly, it is associated with his unique authority and expressed in an exorcism. On one hand, the exorcism buttresses his divine authority. On the other hand, they display the liberating nature of Jesus' teaching in both word and deed. Jesus frees people held hostage from captivity to sin, death, hell, and the devil. The teachings and the exorcism both flow from his divine authority. We are children of God through our baptism, as we learned this past Sunday, and we are God's beloved sons and daughters, and we are sent on mission like Jesus to proclaim the good news to others. And I think today's gospel is a reminder that we do this both in word and in deed, and especially in deed when we forgive those who try to persecute us, as the man with the unclean spirit is not attacked by Jesus, ridiculed by Jesus, but simply exorcised, or an act of love given to him, and so the demon leaves him. And so in our own lives today, let us practice the gospel always, using words and deeds to proclaim the good news, and make sure that our deeds are always loving deeds. May Jesus Christ be praised, now and forever.